What's up, guys? It's Trent here with another walkthrough Assassin's Creed 3 Sequence 2 Part 1. Settle in because it's going to be a long one. Alright, here we are in Boston,
Master Kenway.
doing our thing.
Master Kenway.
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the
That's
city
our
help you settle
helpful
in.
manservant, Charles
Arrange for
Lee.
your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Kind of a creeper stash, but we'll work with it.
Chance John and Isabella's son.
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach
Easy part,
America,
all you gotta
and
do
I
is follow
figured
this guy
I
and
might-
listen to him jibber jab.
Well, at least until he arrives. I thought.
Yes. Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the order, I can imagine no better mentor than
Yes, yes,
yourself.
kiss my ass. Yes, I like
Kindly
it.
to
Kiss
say,
up, do it.
But I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Don't chase that kid. You get desynchronized. You gotta stay next to this guy. Trust me, when I played this the second time, I tried to. Didn't work out well.
Boston's quite a lively city.
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might.
That's the game's way of telling you gotta explore. When it says take your time and explore the city, you gotta find the little side missions and all that other BS. But here we're just gonna do a little walkthrough.
The boys caught a shark this morning.
What I was doing there was I was looking for a synchronization point. But like I explained, you don't really need those in this game. You just need to jump from roof to roof. And why am I getting text messages? People, I'm busy.
Damn sprigs, this accursed city.
Oh
will
my
be
god, is Ben Franklin.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
What's happened?
Little known fact for you, those of you still in school. Mr. Ben Franklin, he liked the bitches. Yes, yes he did.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin, pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of
And
virtue.
Ben Franklin's missions in this is kind of like the feathers in the other missions or the flags.
I don't mean
Uh,
to
you-
impose, but
You know,
seem
it
a
pops up
smart
like the
fellow.
worst time when you're already on a mission and you're
Find
running.
my missing pages.
And yeah, you go
I'll
back and
reward
you get the papers, and it turns out pretty cool. But we'll go over side missions
If you have
later.
the
Here
time.
we're just trying to get through and beat the game.
No harm done.
We're doing all the important ones. The side
Its
missions
current
can
state anyway.
we can do those later.
But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Well, that was interesting.
Here we go. Find the general store. Turns out I was right next to it. Ben Franklin pointed the way, and here I am.
Mein Herr would like.
Time to buy some stuff. Here we go. Get myself a sword. Enough with the text messaging. Leave me alone, phone. Busy. Alright. Got my sword. Flintlock pistol. It's really, really annoying. I think it takes longer to reload than it did Ezio's little wrist pistol. Come on, navigate the screen. There we go. Confirm. And I have nothing to sell. So here we go. We're back in the game.
Mohawk Indians have responded favorably to efforts to reduce strife between their people.
Hey, a horse. We all remember the horse riding, right?
We ride for the Green
Yes, we
Dragon
do.
Tavern.
To the Green Dragon Tavern.
Eccentric, but the rooms are
I feel like I'm in freaking Lord of the Rings. Isn't that the name of the bar
Have you been told why it is I've come
in
to Boston?
freaking the Hobbit area? Yeah, I think it is. Yes, I just totally nerded your minds. That happened.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause, and you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
If you're wondering, yes, there is just a lot of pointless roaming around in this game. But it works out. It's not a problem. Okay, here we go. We're at the Green Dragon. Oh, I completed everything. Look at that. Full synchronization. All I had to do was buy some shit. That's right, manservant. I go first.
You lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad
I don't know
time.
about you, but I'd
Oh,
cheat on that bitch
don't
too.
Foolish dearies.
She
Please,
is
sit.
fugly.
Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
Ugh.
We've
She's
already
flirting
got
with me.
rooms here.
Awkward.
Oh, yes, of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up.
I think that was the look of, yo bitch, get the bags.
Do you require anything further?
Only privacy.
You see my green dot is now a blue dot.
Sir, William Johnson.
Hello, William. My name is Sir Badass.
A good lad, if a bit earnest.
Yes, yes, another cutscene. I know.
You're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here. You'll likely find him there.
Charles,
Sir,
we'd best be off.
Alright, so me and Charles got to go find this guy, Thomas Hickley, and give him a lesson in awesomeness. And I still have to walk out of the stupid bar. I know, it's a tragedy. But, whatever. I think that's him. I can see he's hard at work.
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Haytham Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something?
show some
That's
respect.
right, boy. I'll
Peace.
whoop your ass.
William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
Don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
I'm gonna start saying lazing.
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout, take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. Have the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized
I love this
what's
plan.
happened.
I'll sneak around. You guys get shot. That's basically what I said. Alright, shooting. All you gotta do is hit Y, and you pretty much hit the target as long as it's highlighted.
Wait.
You don't really need to lock on.
First shot.
You can if you want to hit more accurately, but whatever. Loot bodies whenever you can. It just comes in handy. Okay, I'm not trying to pick up this guy's body. I'm trying to pick up the gun, but he was right next to it, so screw him. There we go. Got the rifle. There's going to be a ton of rifles on the ground all the time. It's easier to pick them up than to reload. Just a heads up. There you go. Now, one of the objectives here is you have to shoot like 10 people. So, I'm going to try to shoot as much as possible.
The element of surprise.
See, you finally get to do some killing. The other guys just give up because they're pussies.
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside!
What now?
We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them.
Okay, here we go. You gotta shoot these little barrels over here. I know the dot's over the whole wagon, but there's little red ones on the ground. Red means boom. See? Those things, door goes bye-bye. All those guys decided to hide next to the door. See, I picked up another gun. Ready to go.
Lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its
Dude, walk
rightful
away. You don't know how awesome I am.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
owner. I won't
That's a
ask again.
badass screenshot.
Agreed.
Don't waste time, just pull the trigger, people. Boom! And they'll do a lot of killing. You don't really have to do much here. They kind of do fighting. But I wanted in on the action, so I beat up that guy.
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Who should I say you are?
You don't? They'll know.
Atham, this one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being parched.
Here we go. Trying to find another rifle.
A shame so many have
There
to
we go.
die.
Aye, back to the Green Dragon then. I needed...
Okay, now you're running protection. You can't let either of these guys' health fall below 50%, so get ready to do some fighting. They will fight a little bit, but,
Careful, gents. We've company.
you know, they
Don't
still
let
get hit a
go of
lot.
the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rabble.
We're just trying, I'm coming. Wait, them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something.
Aw, Why's you always gotta go and spoil the sport?
Yeah, it turns out I didn't need to kill that guy, but I shot him in the leg earlier and I felt bad for him, so screw him. Alright, another fight coming up. Yeah, see? Just shoot people. If they're not attacking you and you want to counter, just hit them once and they'll go at you. I know what you're thinking. That was awesome. Yes, it was. Now you got these guys on the roof. But you got to get closer. There you go. Boom. Now I'm not next to a rifle that's not spent, so gotta reload. And see, their shots really don't do that much damage. And you can reload and shoot quicker than this guy. He takes his time. Now see, I made a mistake right here. I was like, oh, another gun. But I picked up my empty one from earlier, and it's gonna cost me. So you can see the dot on the radar. You know where your next fight's gonna be. So prepare yourself. Guy on the roof. Oh, no, there we go. I did have a shot in there. Never mind, I think I pick up the rifle coming up. Yes, sometimes I make mistakes. I got hit. That's such a badass move. Here we go. There it is, empty rifle. Go to pull the trigger and he starts reloading. Never cool. I got more bad guys on roofs. My guys are just hiding behind a freaking wagon. But I still have my pistol, so. Here goes, reloading.
That seems to be the last of them.
If you start sprinting, it'll cancel the reload. So right after you shoot, I always
Mr.
try to walk
Johnson's
to
gonna
make sure he
need to double
reloads his
my
pistol.
pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
Just like Call of Duty, baby. Sprint to cancel. Alright, so here we go. I got this guy's research, killed a bunch of
There you
people.
are.
My thanks, Master Kenway. No.
And it wouldn't be a completed
Tell me
mission
what it is you need.
without another cutscene.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do. Thomas,
What?
rent yourself a room. And a bath as well. I suspect we'll be here for a while.
There you go, 100% completion. What sucks about this game is, on the old ones it would list the smaller objectives at the beginning, so you know what you're getting in. Sometimes this does it while there's like a commentary or a cutscene going on, so you don't always pay attention. And when it does list it, sometimes it does it way early, so you forget or you don't understand who it's talking about. So sometimes you gotta go back and play it through. The mission we're on right now, I believe I got on the first try, and it was pretty difficult.
Evening, gentlemen.
Charming.
Oh, peace, Charles. He'll grow on you.
Oi! Catherine, you fussock! Get back
If you're wondering,
here.
yes,
Daddy
this
needs
guy
a
is going to be drunk
drink.
pretty much the whole game. And you'll love him
How
for it.
fares the search?
Maths and maps are not cutting it.
What of your local contacts?
We'll need to earn their trust before they'll share what they know.
I have an idea on how we might be affecting that. There's a man who's taken to enslaving natives. Rescue them, and they'll owe us.
How do you know you're drunk? When you find that
Do you
chick
know where they
attractive.
can help?
Afraid not.
Benjamin Churchwill. He's a finder and a fixer. He's also on your list.
And there I was, wondering whom I might solicit next. Well done.
I don't know why I went to the menu here, but I did. Sorry. Think on my first gameplay I had to get up and pee or something. I don't know. So yeah, how's everybody doing? Come on back to the screen, Trent. There we go. Okay, we're good to go. Here we go. Gotta walk up to Charles for another cutscene. I don't know why they have those little stupid, 5-step free chances. Yeah, I guess I suppose I could run around and explore the city. But I'm just trying to beat the game at this point, so whatever.
Wonderful.
That is where I found a new respect for Charles Lee. When he kicks in a door.
Charles?
Something I should have done.
Sir? Seems like we're not the only ones looking for Mr. Church.
Damn it, it could be anywhere. What do we do?
We find him. Come. I'll show you how.
See, I gotta know what the guy looks like, so I cut the picture. Old school cell phone photo right there. Okay, now comes the stupid eavesdropping missions. You gotta be in this little circle to hear what they're saying. And you're gonna have to hide to become anonymous. It's gonna teach you how. There's gonna be some dudes on the right here that I choose, and I'm gonna stand right in between them, leaning on a wall.
Carrying on like that, and during the day, no less.
Cause see, conspicuous, that little yellow triangle over his head, or just flashing thing, yeah, says, hey, he's watching me. So I move over to these people.
Scandalous behavior from one who aims to be a surgeon. Not likely if he keeps up such carousing.
Truly a shameful display. Benjamin's parents would be mortified.
Perhaps I should send someone to retrieve him before he damages his reputation beyond repair.
They stumbled off to the northeast, no doubt in search of a tavern or some other place of ill repute.
Start questioning those on the street. I'm headed for higher ground.
So I didn't really hear anything useful there. So I'm sending Charles to find out more info. While he's doing that, I'm gonna update my map here. Looking for tall buildings to get a better grasp of my surroundings. Like I said, you can update your map just by running on rooftops. It updates as you go. But if you find a synchronization point, it does a broader area. So while you don't have to do it, sometimes I do. And also while you're sprinting like this, if you come up to little obstacles like this fence in front of me, you just tap A when you get up to it. You do a quick little hop over like that. Here we go, climbing a church. I don't know how he keeps his balance on this little thing, but he does. See his feet? He's on top of that little cross. Yeah, that's even the other assassins couldn't do that.
Time to take a listen.
Okay, you're gonna do a leap of faith. Always look around for the haystack, because it's not always directly in front of you, like it was when you had those platforms in the other Assassin's Creed. Depending on what side of the church you climbed up on, I could have jumped, you know, to the side and there wouldn't have been a haystack there. So, always look around. Here we go, see? Now that I've updated my map, I found some more eavesdropping missions. I always try to walk by soldiers if I'm incognito. That way I don't arouse their attention. Yes, I said arouse. Here we go. Big circle. People. See, they see me. They still see me. Evidently this guy is not casting any camouflage, so I get out of his line of sight, and I'm still in the circle.
Arrest one and put him in stocks. See if he's so glib then.
To do so without cause will set them singing songs about us. Last thing the city needs is town criers complaining about our abuse of authority.
And forget it. The crime is done. The killer's gone. Those who know won't share their secrets. If the city wishes to harbor scoundrels, let them pay the price for it.
Alright, that eavesdrop is done. Time to go find another one. And see, the guy notices me, but I don't need to sprint. That'll just make me more noticeable. I just turn the corner, make another turn really quick, and he can't see me. So the area I'm supposed to be in is really broad right now. What I should be doing is I should be on rooftops narrowing my search, but I found where I needed to go before I had to, so it worked out. See all these soldiers around, don't want to be sprinting. Nothing to ruin the mission. A lot of mistakes people make is trying to rush through this. You got to take your time. If you don't, you're screwed.
I asked if I could help, and they waved me away. Insisted it was all under control. How odd. Did they say what had happened? No. Only that it was a trifling matter, and he'd be returned home soon. There was some blood, though, so I wonder if it wasn't more serious than they let on. Where were they taking him? Towards the hilltop. Perhaps there's a doctor at the fort.
Alright, so toward the hilltop. That's where I'm heading. Here we go, another synchronization point. See, look around, Find the haystack. Happens to be directly in front of me this time. Oh, sorry, the synchronization. The leap of faith. Haystack. Alright, this one's kind of tough because these guys are moving. But luckily, if you get right behind them, you don't really need to hide. They don't really turn around.
But one way or another, the debt would be settled.
See, you just gotta stay in that circle. I try to stay close to people, so if they do stop and turn around, I can just jump in.
All I know is it can't be good.
Probably looking for a nice, quiet place to do the deed. From what I hear tell, his work usually involves quite a bit of screaming.
Which reminds me, we'd best not buy any meat tomorrow.
So you can't walk too slow, because you don't want to get too close to these guys. Alright. Those are the eavesdrops.
See, Charles? We'll have church in no time, just as I said we would.
If I might ask, sir, where did you learn to do all this?
It is a requirement when you are raised in the
Man,
manner
I don't
that
pay you to
was.
ask questions, Charles. Just do what I tell you.
Perception is fundamental to the order. It guides the feet when running and climbing, informs the hands when striking and fighting.
This is not my most impressive climbing
It
sequence.
transforms the senses, and we begin to know.
What? No, can't make that jump. Okay. And I'm back on the ground.
Careful. The place is well guarded.
Alright, this one's pretty
You need
tough.
to slip past them.
Don't want to kill anyone until you have to. And you want to try to go unnoticed. So I'm going to take my time on this. The last thing you want to do is just go sprinting into an enemy controlled area. Actually, this could be the first thing you want to do, but you're not going to get a lot of accomplishments that way. You are going to whoop a lot of ass, but then it's going to make you escape because you were noticed, and it's going to be retarded. So yeah, just try to take your time. You can't scale this wall this way. I just tried. Yep, right there. See the ring? There you go. Up, 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 up. Nice. Up on the roof. Now see, I told Charles the way back there I wanted to scout ahead on the path I wanted to take. I suggest doing this. You get an idea of the guards. I'm looking at the map. I'm looking at him. See, I thought about going back and getting him, but then I was like, you know what? I'll scout ahead a little bit. See what jumps I can make. See, that building's too far away, but if I go over here, it's right in my wheelhouse. There we go. See, no guards on the roof. I like that. That's nice. Makes my approach easier. I'm getting a little too far away from Charles here, so I gotta go back and get him. But at least I know where I'm going now. See, I could have just jumped off that roof, but if there's any soldiers around, they notice, and the people would be all in shock. So it's easier just to drop. Here you go. Tell him to follow. He's not a bad climber. He's just not as legit as me. So he's gonna make a mistake here in a little bit, and we'll talk about that when it happens. Make sure he's following you. There you go. Not a good route. Too much open ground. Now see, there's this canopy here. It makes my jump easier. Now I should have told him to wait so I could try it out and then try to jump back over. But I got a little over anxious. And Charles is not going to make this jump. See, there's those two guards down there on the right. He notices me, but I quickly climb up and get out of his eyesight. Charles, on the other hand, is not so lucky. See the little blue dot running around down there? That's not good. So I just wait to see if he gets away, and he does. Here we go. Sprint and jump. Yeah, there's no guards at the door. I can jump right down unnoticed. There's guards at the end of the pier, but not my problem. They can't see me.
Locked. I'll have to find the key. Wait here.
That was the best news of the game, where I didn't have to have this guy follow me. Okay, there's 2 keys you can get. This one that's closest to you is not easy. Sorry, 3 keys. My bad. But see, he's right there. But I'd have to kill that guy to get to him. And I don't want to be killing anyone yet. It told me not to. Or there's that one that's up there. And now... Okay, you can't climb the door, Trent. Come on. Yeah, see, that guy's got a friend too. No, no good. So the guy on the roof is probably my best bet. Because guys on the roof, later in the game there's going to be 2 of them. But towards the beginning of the game, there's only one person on rooftops. See, he saw me, but I get out of his eyesight, and I see what kind of path he takes on the roof. See, he's still in the near corner, so if I go up, he's going to see me. So I got to wait for him to move again. There, see, he's going to the back corner. I take my opportunity. And there's luckily a ladder, because otherwise I would not have been able to do anything. I'm waiting for his dot. Climb over. See, these guys are luckily stupid. When you're hanging on the wall, they can't see you because they never look down for some reason. See, he's going to be right in front of me. Now, you don't want to kill him and pull him over. I know that's what a lot of you are thinking. But remember, you want to take the key. So here I go. Boom, right behind him. Pickpocket. Jump right back down. Never even knew I was there. Alright, now this is a jump you can make. There you go. And I'm home free.
Here we are then.
Why must you always make these things so difficult, Benjamin? Merely provide me
Yep, they're torturing this guy.
all shall be forgiven.
I'll not pay for protection I don't need.
Clearly, you do require protection. Else we wouldn't be here. How very gauche.
This is gonna get graphic. Young
Now,
children,
what shall we
please
do
mute
about
your
our guest?
headphones because they're gonna talk about naughty things.
Maybe. I'll take his hands. Put an end to his surgery. Maybe. I'll take his tongue. Put an end to his waggling. Or maybe I'll take his cock.
See, at least taking cock was the third option. Because, I mean, I like to think they'd build up to that.
So many options. I can't possibly decide.
Me personally, I'd be
No, hold a moment.
I'd be singing, man.
Hasty in
Telling him
refusing
anything he
your
wants to know. You ain't
I'm
touching
so
mine.
very sorry, Benjamin. But that door has closed.
Be reasonable, Silas.
I rather think I was. But you took advantage of my generosity. I won't be made a fool a second time. I fear I lack the constitution to bear witness to such barbarism. Come find me when you're finished, Cutter.
You'll regret this, Silas. Do you hear me? I'll have your head.
No. I rather think you won't.
Yeah, he splits his freaking nostril. That's pretty sweet. Alright, time to get to killing. This is what we do best, people. I'm selecting the hidden blade here. I want to do some quiet work. I take the guy on the left. Charles takes the other guy. And then it's easy work.
Hold still a minute.
Who are you?
Hatham Kenway, at your service.
I don't understand. Why are you here?
Walk with me, Mr. Church, and all will be explained.
Just like that, mission complete. And that's how you do that. Time to get the next mission. Now, I wanted to stop here for sequence for part 1 of sequence 2, but the last part of the sequence, it's a really tough mission, and I want to go like in depth on it. So we're gonna get this one out of the way. It's pretty quick. I'm not gonna get 100% because I had to go back and play it again. And one of the objectives is to get it right on like one run through. But I'm gonna show you guys how to do it, so you won't have the same problem as me.
Tell me of his operation.
He hosts at least 100 men, more than half of whom are redcoats.
All this for some slaves?
Hardly. The man's a commander in the king's troop, in charge of the Southgate fort.
We need to find a way inside. Let me think on it. In the meantime, I'll attend to our final recruit.
John Pitcairn's our man. I'll take you to him.
Alright, we're gonna get the last recruit. Charles is taking me to the man. We're about to meet the main bad guy for the sequence.
New recruit.
More kindling for the pyre, eh? Well, go on then.
How'd you manage that?
Did you forget, sir? My commission is with General
Yes, I'm just walking through a freaking bad guy camp, but it's no problem. I have an escort, my manservant. If you wear a cape and walk around with a servant, you can go anywhere.
Pitcairn, you fool! Your acts are treacherous. Give me one good reason I shouldn't kill you right now. Were you planning to announce yourself, or did you hope my men wouldn't notice your arrival?
See, he's got the cape, but he doesn't have a manservant. So he got in trouble. Me, on the other hand, I'll walk around wherever I want.
Show me a letter bearing his seal, and you might be spared the gallows.
I have no such thing. The nature of my work, sir.
It's the sort of thing best not.
The dude with the scarf is the bad guy.
Hatham.
General Braddock.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Wolves often travel in packs.
Master Pitcairn won't be here for but a few weeks. I shall return him to his proper post once our work is finished.
The devil's work, no doubt. It's bad enough my superiors have insisted I grant you use of Charles. But they've said nothing about this traitor. You'll not have him.
Edward, listen to reason.
We're done here. See these gentlemen out.
This guy looks goofy in his friggin' hat. But we can't all be perfect, so whatever. Alright, so the dude that I need to recruit is now in trouble, right?
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
And to think I used
So I'm developing a plan here.
What now? They'll chase us off if we try and return.
We're done with this camp. And as luck would have it, so are they. Come along.
Now see, they're not just going to kill him in their camp.
Planning
to steal Master Pitcairn.
They're going to escort him
You'll
elsewhere.
see.
So I got to follow them
Now,
and I gotta ambush
When
them.
I give the signal, you're to distract Braddock's patrol and lure them into a dead end.
Now, when I'm following people, I don't like to stay on the street because you become too noticeable. So I'm gonna get on the first rooftop I can. I know what you're thinking. Time's running out. Don't worry, I got skills. See? I can see the people.
Where should we head next? Perhaps down Marlborough. No. Its residents are too content. Their homes are nice, their days untroubled. What of Lynn or Ship Street? Yes. Those fresh arrived are often soon in dire straits. They're more likely to seize upon an opportunity to fatten their purse.
Now, I'm gonna have to do something pretty risky here. So I'm trying to keep an eye on these guys as long as I can. Now, see, I tried this a couple times, and that was a jump I couldn't make, so I jumped down to get over here quicker. Let's see. I just make it 3 seconds. I didn't want to sprint right there because I could have sprinted right off the roof. If you've ever played this game before, you know the controls kind of iffy on that, so sometimes you just gotta walk. I know it's annoying, but it's true. Alright, so I'm telling Charles to go in and distract him and lead him to a place where I can take him out. So, here we go.
Oi! You thieves and scoundrels, one and all! Fire on you and your
I think he picked up a load of horse crap. I'm not sure, but that would suck. I don't know, I've never been hit with horse crap, but I imagine it would not be fun. Okay, here we go, sprinting after the bad guys. You don't see me, you don't see me, there we go.
Unhand him, Edward.
You again.
Okay, you're gonna get into a fight here.
Let us go. And John
One of the objectives is you gotta prevent these guys from calling help. Now, as you learn as the game goes, the drummers don't fight. The drummers just run around and scream their little heads off. So you're gonna have like red dots above the heads of your bad guys, and the one of the drummers is like orange. See, he's right there. I'm trying to get to him. See, he's taking off running, so I gotta go shoot him. Boom! He's dead. Now I can fight.
I stayed my hand today because you were once my brother, and a better man than this. Or should our paths ever cross again, all debts will be forgotten.
Alright guys, that pretty much wraps up Sequence 2 Part 1. I'm going to try to get up Part 2 tomorrow. Can't promise anything, I'm still doing my Black Ops 2 thing. Like I said, the other mission's really tough, so I got to play it a couple times through. I'm going to try to show you guys ways to fail, ways to succeed, so hopefully I get that up soon. I don't think there's another cutscene. Anyway, you guys, I'll see you tomorrow. If not, you know what I'm doing.